Okay, where did I put that?
Chris,
Huh?
you've been telling me so many different roles, and I just want to know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, good question. Yeah. Have you seen, never mind, shoot.
Curtis, we ran out of inventory for
Uh-huh.
stock.
Okay, sure, sounds good. Okay, good talk.
Honestly, at the start of the week, I was just really confused. Like I wanted to do a good job, but I didn't really know what I supposed to do focusing on. Like 1 minute, I thought I should just be helping with stocking. Then the next minute, I thought I might just like helping customers. And it kind of felt like nobody really know what their job is. So I thought the best thing to do was just asking the owner of some guidance. I wasn't trying to complain or anything. Like I just want a bit more direction. Like I want to know what my priorities were. Like what I should be doing first and how I could improve instead of just guessing all the time. But when I went to talk to him, the whole conversation already fell off right away. Like, he looked really stressed, like kind of sloshed and just really closed off, and he didn't seem very engaged, and it honestly felt like he didn't want to be having that conversation. So even before he really responded, I already felt a little uncomfortable bringing it up. So, and I think that's the biggest thing with body language. Like sometimes it's not even about the exact word like someone says, it's the way they look at you. The way they carry themselves, whether they seem open or not. So if someone looks annoyed, distracted, or like they already want the conversation to end, you can feel that immediately. So it's kind of what happened here. Like even though he didn't say anything super harsh, the way he acted made me feel dismissed. It just made me feel like my question wasn't important, or like I was bothering him by even asking. So, and after that, I didn't really feel more clear. I just felt more unsure. I think that's why like this connects so much to communication through body language. A leader can say all the right things, but if their body language feels closed off, people are still going to hesitate. So they are going to second guess themselves, and they are probably not going to feel comfortable speaking up again. And in a workplace like this, that becomes a bigger problem really fast. Because if staff stop asking questions, then people just start guessing, and when people are guessing, mistake happens, and roles stay unclear, and the whole team end up feeling even more stressed. So for me, this wasn't just one awkward conversation. I think it showed me how leaders' body language can affect trust, communication, and then like the whole environment at work. If the owner had seemed more open and actually like approachable, I probably wouldn't feel more support. Like, and this situation would just gone a lot differently, I think.
Lately, I've been reflecting a lot about the energy in my workplace. I think we've all felt that specific kind of frustration when you need help or you realize you made a mistake but you don't feel good to speak up about it. Almost like a pit in your stomach when you don't know how your boss will react. I think when your leader feels unapproachable, it doesn't just make your job harder, but it really slows everything down. That's why I did some research to better understand how to help my boss lead myself and my coworkers. That's when I came across something called the WHAT model. It has 3 steps. Number 1, what? Number 2, so what? And number 3, now what? I think if this was incorporated into our daily leadership, it would really help our team. The first step, which is what, is typically where our boss falls short. Step 1 is all about your initial reaction to something. In our case, it's when an employee asks for clarification or messes something up. The initial reaction from a leader sets the entire scene. If the reaction is welcoming, it creates psychological safety. If it's frustrated or dismissive, it shuts people down. By focusing on what, our boss could consciously choose a supportive reaction. This would make sure that we feel safe enough to share mistakes early before they become expensive or unfixable. The second step is so what. This is where the leader is supposed to look at the why and understand why the problem is really happening. For our boss, This step is a chance to realize how management might be contributing to the issue. If the same questions keep coming up or the same mistakes keep happening, so what helps identify the rift in the team. It shifts the focus from who is to blame to what is the root cause. This kind of thinking would really help our business grow because it fixes systems rather than just criticizing people. The final step is now what? This is the most important step for the future of the business. It's about reflection and action. Instead of just moving on to the next task, this step asks, how can we change the outcome next time? It would encourage our boss to reflect on his own actions and determine the best way to help our team succeed. It's about growth. When our boss asks, now what? He would be committing to being better for us and for our business. It turns every challenge into a learning moment that actually improves our processes. I think our boss implementing this kind of thinking would really make our business more efficient and more successful.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this week has been really frustrating because at the beginning I didn't really know what my role was supposed to be, as some days I'm stocking shelves, other days I'm helping customers, and sometimes I'm kind of just standing there not really sure what I should be doing next. And it's not just me either. I can tell everyone else feels the same way. It kind of feels like we're all just guessing our way through the day. I tried to fix that earlier in the week. I came to the boss and asked for some clarity. I wanted to know what my priorities should be and how I could improve. But when I brought it up, it didn't really feel like a conversation. I felt more like I was just being brushed off, like I should already know what I'm doing and to just figure it out. And I think that's where a lot of the problem starts, because when that happens, I feel like there's a lack of respect. Not in a harsh way, but more so like you're not really being heard or being taken seriously when you're trying to do better. After that, I didn't really feel comfortable coming back again to ask more questions. And at the same time, I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way. I think a lot of us have kind of just stopped speaking up. And even when we're confused or when something's going wrong, we also have stopped speaking up. Which leads to another issue, which is honesty. Right now, it doesn't feel like we can fully be honest about what's not working, as instead of speaking up, we just stay quiet and try to deal with it ourselves. And that just makes everything worse over time, because then the same problem keeps happening, and that's where there's also a lack of accountability. No one's really stepping up and stepping in to take responsibility for the confusion. Things like unclear roles, missing inventory, or why we keep running into the same issues. So instead of fixing the system, we keep repeating the same mistakes. You can see in the store, shelves aren't stocked properly, customers are asking for things we don't have, and everything just feels unorganized. And it's not because we don't care, it's just because we don't know what we're supposed to be doing, or if we're even doing it right. I also feel like there's a lack of service from leadership. Instead of being guided or supported, it feels like we're just expected to figure everything out on our own. But we're still new, so it creates more confusion instead of improvement. And because of all this, it doesn't really feel like a community. It doesn't feel like a team that's working together. It feels more like everyone is just trying not to mess up instead of actually working together. And I think that's the biggest issue. Because if we had more respect, honesty, accountability, and support, everything would change. Even small things would help. Like for respect, just taking the time to actually listen when someone asks a question and showing that you're engaged. For honesty, creating a space where we can speak up about our problems without feeling like we're going to be dismissed. And for accountability, giving clearer roles and expectations so we know what we're responsible for and fixing issues when they come up. For service, we could check in with us, guide us, and help us improve instead of leaving us to figure everything out on our own. And if those things were in place, it would naturally build a stronger community.
Where do I begin? When I started this business, I thought it'd be such a good idea to do a little documentary, record the beginnings, maybe, I don't know, use it to promote the business after a while. But after watching some of these videos and the concerns that all my coworkers are having about me, I had to make a change. So I looked into it and I started doing some self-reflection and utilizing that what method, I think it's called. Anyways, I think it's working. starting to identify the problems, and I thought it was a really good idea. So I started talking to my staff about their concerns. And body language was a big one. I'm not present. I'm moving around a lot. I need to change it. I need to be more open, like you and me talking right now. Focus, and just make it sound like and look like I'm listening and actually, I don't know, listen. Another thing that was mentioned is just being a good leader, and I was looking up at, and I think I just need to do some ethical leadership. Looking at it now, there's a lot of different principles, but it kind of boils down to just respecting my coworkers and treating them like the people they are. Making sure I'm talking to them. I need to show respect, treat them all equally and fairly, and allow myself to be honest with them and transparent with my struggles as well as theirs, while still holding myself accountable for my actions and trying to do the same with them. Hopefully in doing so, I can provide better service not only to my staff, but also the customers I'm serving, which I hear are really struggling right now. This whole process is a growing experience for the team and me, and I hope that going forward I can utilize more of a growth mindset and accept new ideas and challenges and criticisms from my team and people that come in and develop this business together, because all I want to do is make it a successful one and make sure everyone here is happy. All right, how's my team doing over here? You good?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any problems?
No.
No? Good? Over there? How's it going? What are you working on?
I'm adding inventory.
Adding inventory?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. If you do this here and you just move that around, yeah, just like that. Perfect. Awesome.
Hey, Curtis?
Yeah.
Is this okay to sign?
Yeah, no, I think that's good. Just double check that we got a confirmation email.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
You good, right?
Yeah, no, that's great. No, thank you so much. That means a lot. If there's anything else you need, I'm just gonna be over there, okay?
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Sounds good. See ya.
See ya.